After I finally reached 100,000 subscribers and made $10,000 on my faceless shorts channel, I wanted to try something new. So I was just scrolling through shorts looking for new niches, and then I stumbled upon an interesting channel. No, this is definitely not the channel I wanted to show you, but as you can see, it grabbed my attention for a while. The hype behind it was getting over 300 million views in a single month. Converting that into money, that's around $30,000 in just 1 month. So I decided to copy this channel, and the results I got surprised me. I noticed that all this creator does is take random clips, combine them with a unique but simple editing style that allows him to monetize this content and go viral on every single video. The best part? Anyone with the right knowledge can do this. You don't need to have any special skills. So in this video, I'll create a brand new channel from scratch, upload videos myself, show you how they perform, and walk you through my exact step-by-step formula to replicate this niche. By the end, you'll know exactly how to dominate this niche and start making money yourself. So let's begin. To start, you need to make sure there aren't too many competitors. I used Next Level to find similar channels and discovered that there aren't many. And that's a good sign, because it means that the niche isn't oversaturated, giving you a great opportunity to get in. But you'll have to move fast, because like the motivational niche, it could become too saturated soon, making it much harder to go viral. Now that we made sure that we can get into this niche, we are going to the second step, analyzing competitor videos. I analyzed it down to the smallest details, such as how many clips they use, how long the video is, what music they choose, and more. Everything I learned here we will replicate in the editing software. Later, I'll also provide a free template for you to download, which will save you a lot of time when editing. So stay tuned. Now that we've finished analyzing our competitors, we can start creating our own channel. You might think it's easy and that you already know how to do it, but don't skip this step. Even if you feel confident, there are still secrets that can make or break your channel, so pay close attention. The first thing I did was set up an age channel. A few months ago, I knew that someday I would need a fresh channel, so I created one using an aged Gmail account and let it sit. Occasionally, I would log in and watch some videos to show YouTube that a real person was behind this channel, not a bot. Now that I've finally chosen a niche, I've started working on the channel branding. It's important to have simple yet memorable name and logo so people can easily recognize your channel. I named it similarly to my previous football channel. For the logo, I used the same design but changed the color of the letters in Photoshop. However, I know that many of you don't have Photoshop, so I found a free website called Photopea, which works very similarly. Now, let me show you how you can create something similar to what I made. To create a logo in Photopea, start by creating a new project and selecting size of 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels. This will give you a perfectly square blank canvas. Now search for a simple football icon on Google. Once you find one, copy and paste it into your project. After selecting the icon, you can change its color overlay and even add a glow effect. Next, by selecting the letter T tool, you can add text and customize the font. Experiment with different styles to find what you like best. For a banner, create a new project and choose the YouTube cover template, as it has the correct dimensions. Then search for a YouTube thumbnail template on Google, copy it and paste it into your project. Press F11 to make the website full screen and Ctrl T to resize the template. This helps you see which part of your banner will be visible on different devices. Add your design elements within the safe area, lower the template's opacity and add a background color. I added a call to action text subscribe, changed its color and applied a stroke and drop shadow for emphasis. Once everything is ready, go to YouTube Studio and upload your designs in the customization section. To ensure your channel gets monetized in the future and avoid shadow banning, follow these steps. In the description of your videos, mention that your content is original, that you spend significant time editing it, and that the elements used are transformed to create unique content. To create a well-written description, I copied my competitor's description, pasted it into ChatGPT and asked it to fix mistakes and improve clarity. And increase your chances of avoiding shadow banning by verifying your phone number in YouTube settings. Now that we've set everything up, we can finally dive into the video creation process. For this niche, we don't need to write a script, which makes the process process 10 times easier. I noticed that this type of content follows a specific pattern, taking topic-based clips. The creator chooses a topic like babies in the mud or in the snow and looks for that topic clips specifically. Then he assigns each clip to a certain player. So for my first short, I decided to focus on extreme stunts and fails. I went to Instagram to find clips, which was challenging because I wanted ones with a strong wow factor. After some searching, I finally found a few great clips and added them to my editing software Premiere Pro. I trimmed the clips to make them shorter and get straight to the action, avoiding any waste of time. Next, I needed player heads. I searched for images on Google, pasted them into Photoshop, made them transparent and added an outline. To keep things uniform, I ensured all images were the same size and format, making it easier to work with in Premiere. Then I added everything to a single folder, and later in this video I'll show you how to download this folder from me to save time instead of creating it yourself. Once I had the player heads ready, I added them precisely to each clip, leaving space on top for arrows and check marks. Then I selected clips for each player, making sure they featured people who looked somewhat similar. I also made sure the first clip was engaging enough to hook viewers right away. But to truly make a video viral, you need to keep people watching as long as possible. And to achieve this, I added sound effects, text, emojis, and check marks above the player heads. I also included cross marks for variety and animated arrows that move and bounce to make the video more playful. Right now it may look for you that it is too complicated and requires too much work, but it's actually the first short that is the hardest to make. After that one short, you'll have most of the things prepared and you'll be able to just copy and paste almost everything. At the end of the video, I included a simple call to action: subscribe for Messi and like for Ronaldo. And I'm really curious to see how it performs and how many subscribers it brings. And by the way, if you find this content helpful, you can subscribe to my channel as well. Now, if you want to save time and don't want to create the player heads yourself, you can download them by joining my free Discord group through the link in the description and heading to the resources channel. Once everything was ready, I rendered and uploaded the video, then created 2 more shorts, and for the next shorts I used a different method to find clips. I just went into TikTok and typed the topic I wanted, for example kids in snow or kids fails, and I was able to find clips way easier this way. What I would also recommend to do for you is to repost your content to multiple platforms, especially TikTok. Sadly, I can't monetize my TikTok account from my country, but if you can, use this app to repost your content in multiple platforms with just a few clicks. They are not sponsoring me, but if you want to use it, click the link in the description. Now, here are the long-awaited results of my uploaded shorts. The first video got 65 views on the first day and stayed the same for another day. I thought I might have been shadow banned, but after some time the algorithm picked it up and within a day it jumped to around 6k views. And for a first video, that's really good. Based on stats, I made improvements for the second short. It followed a similar pattern but got pushed by the algorithm much faster. And it even got a third push, and now it has over 18,000 views, which is really impressive for a second short. And the third short also performed very well, reaching over 16,000 views. So for a new channel, these are very great results. Now, I just gave you a lot of free value, but this is only a small part of what you can learn. If you want to go deeper and connect with like-minded people who take action and support each other, join my private community. One of my first members is now generating over $6,000 per month after applying everything I teach. So if you're serious, the link is in the description.